So let's talk celebrity criminals. Michael Vick's been reinstated into the NFL today by Commissioner. I forgot the commissioner's name, but who gives a fuck? I was about to say, yeah, Roger Goodell. That's his name. Yeah, that's it. Roger Goodell reinstated him into the NFL today conditionally. He could miss up to 6 games, but he's probably not going to have to miss any. So he's back in the NFL. If you follow sports talk and sports radio, well, first of all, if you don't remember who Michael Vick is, if you don't really follow sports that much, you probably heard about the case a couple years ago. He was the one who did the dog fighting, had the dog fighting ring in Virginia and into North Carolina, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, so he got out a couple months ago and then had house arrest for 2 months. That just finished up. So now he just got reinstated into the NFL, and he'll be playing sometime this year if somebody takes him on their team. And so that's what that is. Now, the talk on sports talk radio, especially if you listen to that like I do, people were saying he shouldn't get the privilege to play in the NFL again. And this the funny thing about this was they were saying that he doesn't deserve to play in the NFL. He's not good enough after what he did. But nobody had a problem with him working construction. So basically what you're saying is football players are just by nature better human beings than construction workers. Because he's good enough to work construction, he's good enough to be one of those shitholes, but he's not good enough to play football, which means you're saying that construction workers are less human than football players are, because it was okay for him to have that job, just not this one. Alright. Now let's just check this out. Somebody commits a crime, gets out of jail. Either they work or they commit crimes. I don't know why you'd be against somebody working. I want ex-offenders to work. I don't want to see them at my ATM with a gun in my face. That's just my opinion. As far as defending what Michael Vick did or this, that, and the other, it's not really my point. I mean, I think he basically deserved everything he got as far as jail and losing all his money and everything because just for being stupid. I mean, forget the fact of what he actually did, just being an idiot who had everything going for him and throwing it away for nothing. You just deserve to lose everything just for being an idiot. I mean, I don't get it. You got everything going for you and you decide to commit crimes. Tens of millions of dollars in the bank. You know what? I'm going to commit some crimes instead. He knew what he was doing. He's a grown man. He made his choice. He decided he wanted to roll with the thugs, hold his homeboys down or whatever. These idiots. These same types of idiots. You know, this is what gets me. The thugs are supposed to say, oh, no snitching. We don't snitch. We put snitches and stitches and all this shit. But as soon as they get knocked, every single one of them snitch. This dude threw away his career and his money and his freedom for these cats. And as soon as they got taken into custody, they all started ratting on him. This goes like that every time. 90% of these cats out here on the street who talk about all this no snitching. No, I'll never be a snitch. I got too much honor. Y'all some sucker ass snitches. 90% of them, they sing like a bird as soon as they get the chance. They only say no snitching because they want you to not snitch on them so they can commit crimes without having to face any, consequences. They want to commit crimes against you and terrorize your neighborhood and you not say anything so they can get away with doing it. But as soon as they get pulled in, about to get locked up, especially on a long bid, they all start singing like a bird, almost every single one of them. You got a few who are actually abide by that code, but most of them don't. That's just some sucker shit to get y'all to keep quiet so they can keep committing crimes. So that's what that's all about. But yeah, the dude did his time. He did 10 years. People rape, murder, run over people with cars, get 30 days. I mean, people do all sorts of stuff and don't do as much time as he's already done. If he did his time, dude gets to go back to work. I mean, you can leave that alone. And for you idiots who say stuff like, try to compare what he did to the people in Darfur getting massively raped and genocide committed against them, to compare the people of Darfur to dogs, is just despicable. I mean, half of you saying that type of crap eat animals every single day who, from the day they are born, live in horrific conditions and then are horrifically slaughtered, and then you pay for that to be done every single day and then have the nerve to be indignant. Stop it. Alright, other criminal tip, Chris Brown came out and did his little video the other day about no apologizing or whatever. He accepted his plea deal. He's looking at possibly 5 months. I think sentencing is in September. And People came out after he released a little video and were like, I just watched it a couple of days ago, but I knew it was out. I didn't watch it till a couple of days ago. And some people I was watching on TV when it first came out talking about, oh, it's so fake and who cares and whatever. What a fake apology. I thought it was a pretty good apology. And some people were carping about him about it being pre-prepared. Of course it was pre-prepared. This shit happened 5 or 6 months ago. You don't think somebody's going to think about what they're going to say for 5 or 6 months? I mean, of course it's pre-prepared. Why would you just freelance it? You really need to communicate something to somebody. You had 5 or 6 months to do it. Of course you're going to think about what you say before you get on camera. But they were acting as if the apology was fake. I thought the apology was pretty good. He said he was sorry. He said he was 100% wrong. He took all responsibility and he's pled guilty. What else do you want him to do? No, what he did was foul. There's no two ways about it. He pretty much said that. And he's pled guilty. There's basically nothing else for him to do unless you want him to go kill himself. I mean, he could do that, but I don't recommend it, and I don't think that's happening. So, short of saying he's sorry and saying it's 100% his fault and he was 100% wrong, I don't know what else you want there. Okay, he deserves to take his punishment. I'm not excusing him at all. I'm just saying, as far as apologies goes, that was a pretty damn good one, and there's not much else he could have said. All right. Going on to the next celebrity criminal, we got Kiefer Sutherland. His charges have been dropped. So he commits a crime, as I told you in my other video about him a while back. He committed a crime, got probation. Committed another crime, got probation. Committed another crime, and nothing happens. I guess it's good to be a celebrity criminal as long as you hurt people and not dogs. Donte Stallworth can also attest to this, as he ran over somebody driving wildly while drunk and killed them, and he got 30 days. Now, it looks like in both cases, this is due to payoffs. The guy that Kiefer Sutherland headbutted in his recent assault sent out a joint release, press release about Kiefer Sutherland apologizing. That means Kiefer Sutherland paid him off, so he decided not to cooperate with police, and that's why the charges are being dropped. Likewise, in the Donte Stallworth case, the family got a multi-million-dollar settlement and basically sold out their killed relative for the cash, and they basically went along with the prosecutors giving Donte Stallworth a nothing deal because he paid them. So I guess it's good to be a celebrity and have money as long as you don't hurt dogs, just beat up and kill people. That's our lesson for today. Man, I need to shave. Looking furry. Alright, peace.